As you venture forth into the uncharted territories of this video, be prepared to unravel the intricate tapestry of existence, weaving together the threads of fate, chance, and deliberate design. The secrets of the universe, so often shrouded in mystery, will gradually begin to reveal themselves, shedding light on the enigmatic dance of cause and effect that has unfolded across the vast expanse of time. Perhaps, as you delve deeper into the labyrinth of existence, you may find yourself confronting the perplexing question that has long plagued human understanding. Why, indeed, did we choose our parents? The answer, much like the workings of the universe itself, lies hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be unearthed by an inquisitive mind. To grasp the significance of this query, one must first surrender to the notion that life is not merely a series of random events, but rather a carefully crafted narrative, meticulously woven from the threads of destiny. The intricate dance of chance and choice has led us to the people, places, and experiences that have shaped our lives into what they are today. Many of us have grappled with the daunting task of making sense of the complexities that have unfolded before us. Yet, in the midst of uncertainty, we often overlook the subtle yet profound forces that shape our lives. By embracing the concept that everything has a purpose, even the most seemingly trivial events can be revealed in their true light, illuminating the path forward and imbuing our existence with a sense of meaning and direction. As this transformation takes hold, the once elusive answers to life's great mysteries begin to reveal themselves, slowly but surely. Your understanding of the universe, of the world around you, and of your own place within it will evolve, like a blooming flower, as the petals of your perception unfold. The mysteries of life will no longer be shrouded in mist, for you will have gained the wisdom to pierce the veil of uncertainty, illuminating the path ahead and shedding light on the twists and turns that lie before you. Don't forget to hit that like button below and subscribe to our channel, if you haven't already, to get access to more thought-provoking content like this one, carefully crafted to stimulate your mind and expand your understanding of the world and its many wonders. Here's the expanded text. The difficulties our families presented us with, sometimes leaving us wondering why we had to endure such hardship, served as a crucible for our growth and self-discovery. These challenges, though often painful and trying, are an essential part of our development as human beings, polishing us like fine-grained sandpaper to reveal our truest selves. Growing up in a difficult environment, for instance, may have instilled in you a sense of resourcefulness and determination that would have been impossible to develop otherwise. The struggles you faced forced you to adapt, to problem solve, and to find creative ways to overcome obstacles. Your family's hardships may have also taught you valuable lessons about resilience, perseverance, and the importance of community and support. On the other hand, if you came from a stable and nurturing family, you may have developed greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence. You learned to navigate complex social dynamics, to navigate conflicts in a constructive manner, and to understand and manage your own emotions and boundaries. Your family's stability and consistency provided a sense of security and predictability, allowing you to explore your interests and passions without the daily fear of uncertainty and chaos. The way your family interacted with one another, whether positively or negatively, also had a profound impact on your development. You learned how to communicate effectively, how to compromise, and how to resolve conflicts in a healthy and respectful manner. You also developed a sense of empathy and understanding, recognizing that everyone in your family, regardless of their quirks and flaws, was deserving of love and respect. This mix of positive and negative influences created a unique tapestry of experiences, textures, and lessons that shaped you into the person you are today. Your family's dynamics, both harmonious and discordant, served as the foundation upon which you built your own sense of identity, values, and worldview. Despite the difficulties you faced, you developed a resilience and adaptability that allowed you to navigate life's challenges, to seize new opportunities, and to grow into a confident and compassionate individual. Here is the expanded text. Did you ever stop to think about why you chose your parents? It's a strange and intriguing question, isn't it? At first glance, it may seem like a simplistic or even absurd inquiry, but bear with me as we delve into the complexities of this notion. Immediately, you may think that this isn't something you chose, but that you were rather chosen by them. You might even argue that your selection of parents was largely chance, a happenstance of birth and circumstance. However, what if I told you that the universe has a way of giving you the family you needed in order to learn the lessons you needed to learn? It's a tall claim, one that challenges our conventional understanding of free will and the role of genetics in shaping our lives. Let's start by considering the various ways in which our parents can influence us. For instance, they may impart certain values or beliefs, which can shape our worldviews and inform our decisions. They may also provide us with a sense of security and stability, as well as a model for what constitutes a healthy and fulfilling relationship. These are just a few examples of the many ways in which our parents can contribute to our development, but the question remains, are these contributions simply a product of chance, or is there something more intentional at play? One potential explanation for why we might choose our parents lies in the concept of soul mates. You might have heard the idea that our souls are drawn to certain individuals in this lifetime, and that the relationships we form with them are central to our personal growth and evolution. According to this perspective, our parents are not just mere biological progenitors, but rather spiritual guides and teachers who have agreed to accompany us on this journey. This idea is reminiscent of Platonic idealism, which posits that there exists a realm of perfect, eternal forms that underlie the physical world. In this context, our parents might be seen as vessels for these spiritual ideals, embodying the qualities and characteristics that we need in order to learn and grow. Of course, there are many other theories and perspectives on why we might choose our parents, each offering a unique explanation for the mysteries of human connection. Some might point to the role of karmic debt, arguing that our relationships with our parents are a form of payment for past life transgressions. Others might suggest that our parents are mirrors, reflecting our own unused potential and forcing us to confront our deepest fears and desires. Each as you reflect on your relationships today and how you handle conflict, consider the fact that choosing your family can be seen as choosing a difficult lesson that you had to learn to get to where you are now. This notion is especially poignant when thinking about individuals who grew up in environments that were far from ideal. Take, for instance, a person who experienced abuse in their childhood. Their exposure to violence and trauma may have triggered a lifelong quest for safety, trustworthiness, and self-love. This inquiry, although rooted in hardship, goes on to shape who they become and the choices they make as adults. The impact of their past experiences can be profound, influencing their relationships, emotional regulation, and overall sense of well-being. It is as if their childhood environment served as a crucible, refining their character and guiding their decisions. One of the key spiritual principles that emerge from this perspective is the understanding that our experiences, including those we deem hurtful or unjust, hold within them valuable lessons that can aid in our growth and development. This is not to discount the pain or difficulties that may have arisen, but rather to recognize that these challenges have the potential to yield profound insights into our own nature and the world around us. This realization can be a powerful tool for navigating relationships, especially those that are challenging or demanding. By acknowledging the ways in which our past has shaped us, we can begin to approach conflicts or disagreements with greater empathy and understanding. Rather than reacting from a place of defensiveness or hurt, we may find ourselves better equipped to communicate our needs and desires, and to respond to those of our partner or loved one. Moreover, this perspective encourages us to re-examine our expectations and assumptions about relationships, recognizing that any two individuals are a complex tapestry of experiences, influences, and choices. By doing so, we may come to appreciate the beauty and richness that arises from the diverse paths that have led us to where we are today. As we continue to grow and evolve as individuals and as a society, it becomes increasingly clear that the quest for connection, understanding, and compassion is a vital part of the human experience. By embracing the lessons of our past, we can begin to weave a more compassionate and inclusive web of relationships that honors the diverse experiences and perspectives that arise from our shared humanity. The concept that individuals choose their parents is fascinating, and it is supported by the law of attraction. This principle is built upon the idea that like attracts like, and what you put out into the universe comes back to you. In essence, the law of attraction suggests that our thoughts, emotions, and intentions have the power to shape our reality, drawing similar energies and experiences back to us. Before birth, our soul may have been drawn to parents who could provide us with specific life experiences that we needed to grow and evolve as human beings. This notion implies that our parents were chosen to help us fulfill our purpose, and that our unique experiences were carefully curated to support our advancement. In other words, the environment we were born into was tailored to our individual development, presenting us with the perfect opportunities to learn, grow, and thrive. Karmic lessons are another area of spirituality where this concept resonates deeply. Karmic lessons refer to the idea that we accumulate experiences and energies throughout our lives, and that these energies can manifest in various ways, such as through our relationships, challenges, or opportunities. In this context, the concept of choosing one's parents can be seen as a manifestation of our karmic journey, where we are drawn to specific individuals to learn specific lessons and resolve specific energies. For instance, a person may have experienced a traumatic event in their childhood, such as abandonment or neglect, which may have left them with a deep-seated fear of rejection or a need for validation. In accordance with the law of attraction, this person may have attracted into their life parents who consistently rejected or neglected them, leading to the manifestation of this pattern. Through this karmic lesson, the individual can potentially release these energies and resolve this pattern, ultimately freeing themselves from its grasp and allowing for greater growth and self-actualization. In addition to karmic lessons, the concept of choosing one's parents can also be explored through the lens of reincarnation. According to this perspective, our souls reincarnate multiple times, accumulating experiences and lessons that shape our individual growth and development. In this context, choosing one's parents becomes an essential aspect of our soul's evolution, as we are drawn to specific individuals to learn specific lessons and resolve specific energies. This idea suggests that our parents are not just random individuals, but rather carefully selected to support our spiritual growth and evolution. Furthermore, the idea of choosing one's parents can also be seen as a manifestation of our free will, and you chose your family to advance your soul. Karmic lessons can be steeped in personal responsibility, forgiveness, and healing. Your soul might choose to be born in a family with parents who possess unhealed wounds or psychological challenges, allowing you to master these lessons yourself. Perhaps a soul may be drawn to a family with a history of anxiety, stemming from a past life experience where unresolved anger issues lingered, begging to be overcome. In many spiritual beliefs, the idea of reincarnation is deeply rooted, suggesting that our souls continue to evolve and learn through various lifetimes. Buddhism, for instance, posits that the cycle of birth and death is driven by our actions, or karma, in previous lives. Similarly, the concept of past life regression suggests that our souls may be drawn to specific family dynamics or relationships in order to address unresolved issues or unfinished business from a previous existence. In this context, your soul's choice of family may be a deliberate attempt to confront and heal deep-seated wounds or patterns of behavior that have been carried over from previous lives. For example, a soul may be born into a family with a history of addiction, allowing them to work through their own issues with codependency or relational trauma. Alternatively, a soul may be drawn to a family with financial struggles, providing an opportunity to confront and overcome their own fears and limitations surrounding abundance and prosperity. It's also possible that your soul's choice of family is motivated by a desire to balance out past life imbalances or to correct previous karmic errors. In this scenario, your soul may be drawn to a family with a strong spiritual or emotional connection, allowing you to work through unresolved issues. Ultimately, the reasons behind your soul's choice of family are unique to your individual journey and may involve complex interplays of karma, free will, and spiritual growth. By recognizing the role that your soul has played in shaping your current family dynamics, you may be better equipped to navigate the challenges and opportunities that arise. ultimately contributing to your own personal growth and evolution. The notion that children can choose their parents is a cornerstone of the greater theory of reincarnation and karma. This concept is not limited to Eastern spirituality, but is also reflected in Western mysticism and folklore. In many cultures, the idea of reincarnation is deeply intertwined with the concept of karma, which posits that an individual's actions in one life determine their circumstances in the next. Clinical observations and personal anecdotes from people who claim to have experienced past life regression or recall memories from past lives provide some circumstantial evidence for the idea of parental selection. For instance, Dr. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist and parapsychologist, conducted a series of studies on alleged past life memories and found that some individuals possessed remarkable details about people and events from their supposed past lives. In some cases, these details were verified through independent corroboration, raising questions about the nature of conscious choice and the human psyche. One of the most compelling cases of alleged past life memory involves a young girl in the United States who claimed to remember her life as a woman living in India during the 19th century. She described specific details about her husband, children, and home, which were later verified through genealogical research and verification of historical records. While skeptics may attribute such cases to imagination, confirmation bias, or the power of suggestion, the sheer volume and consistency of reported past life memories beg for a more nuanced understanding of human consciousness and experience. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, a rich spiritual text that guides the deceased through their transitional journey, also suggests